We're meant to do the analysis, aren't we? Combine the
There
cubes.
are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Rotate and swap parts. Right, so if we just go... So they're kind of... So what we need is... Okay, so what we need to do is work out where the corners are. So you're there. You go like that. You go like that. Oh, it's... Yeah, so it's just... Yeah, it's just kind of... Things go in certain places. So you actually have a smooth top, which makes me think that you should... Okay, so we can do that. So if I were to go do...
I will count this piece as a starting point.
Okay, so that one's fixed. So we want to move things around there. So you're on the wrong side. I wouldn't be surprised... Ugh. Okay, I see. Well, that's not good. But it could be. No, I didn't want to swap. Okay, so if you've selected one, you can. So W. Guys, oh, okay. So I think we have to match the edges as well. So if we select that and we rotate. Oh no. Okay. Oh right. Oh, this is a. They've got different. Okay. Hang on. That one, I think. No. Because we need. No, it's this one, isn't it? Okay. Okay. So we got. I think we should just put the corners on the corners, and we can work it out from there. So they should have. The corners should all have 3 edges. You don't. You're not a corner. You might be a corner, actually. Oh. You don't get... Okay, no, you can. But I think... Yes, we can kind of slowly work things out from this kind of situation, I think, possibly. Yeah, that's the wrong thing. So we want... So they now go together, so I'm very happy with that. We now need, I think, this here. Sat. Right. So then we grab you and rotate you around like that. There we go. I think you're the right one for there. So what kind of... Oh dear. So we need a... Stop it. I need to just let go of things. Shows a simple way. If I do that and then okay, that's how you deselect. So which ones we got? We got these. So it's just the top half we need to work through, and I think it's probably, we might just switch off to like that, okay? Does that work? No, that doesn't work. So what have we got? We have a triangle on the bottom. Do they switch properly? Go around like that, and then... So we now need a different... Do these go together? Do they... No, it's the wrong. Okay, you actually go here. Because you've got this indent. We'll grab it like that, which goes like that. So now it's just working out where these ones go. So we have to have a triangle. Okay, so these switch. No, actually they don't. Actually, maybe they do. Oh, right, yes, there's several of these. You still rotate around, because I think you do go like that. Good. So then logically these switch. You rotate around like that, and you... Oh no, stop it. Behave. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to deselect them at a point. And you go around like that. And I haven't lined them up properly, have I? Right. No, this one does look slightly wonky. Deselecting probably helps. Round like that.
It is a mould, and it is ready for casting.
There we go. I don't know what it's a mould of, but...
The mould is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution.
Alright, so we're not making porridge. Mix. Squealy. Glub, glub, glub,
Now,
glub, glub.
let's see what we have here.
Some plaster.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
I think it did, though. So... the mould was used to create the murder weapon. Highly probable. Oh, probable. Not certain. Okay, there's nothing else there. Yeah, I've still got to go back, apparently. What's the new stuff we've got? You should ask about the Mithraic mysteries if we can. And we should. And apparently, we've not fully explored the excavation site. So, I think we'll ask. What's his name? I can't remember the names of the suspects. That's not a good sign. Bliss something. His name begins with BL. The archaeologist fellow. Actually, can we interact with the... No. Yes. Mr. Blinkhorn.
Escort this suspect for interrogation.
You might be able to give us some insight into the Mithraic mysteries. Can you tell us about Mithras?
What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one. And yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
So did you find the golden knife?
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary, And we had hoped that... Oh, it's a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Mr. Pitkin.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
I'm going to ask all of them. Maybe not Garrow. What do you know of Mithras?
The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
I'm going to regret this, but I will talk to Mr. Garrow.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
I'm not sure he actually knows anything. I don't... When it comes to this, and the superstition, and the hallucinations, he's the perfect guy to have us, or to be close to him, because then, whatever he says, oh, it's superstition, or he's, yes, hallucinating, yes. Mithras.
Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was?
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Right. Having the drugs, he's been taking an overdose, I feel. Garrow is tortured by his obsession with the Mithras curse. He's been driven insane, a condition worsened by the medication he's taking. Or he's melancholic. He's a victim of over-medication, hence the hallucinations and unpredictable behaviour. His state has been worsened by the shock of Sir Rodney's death. I think it's that. So I'm guessing if I did that, yes, because I'm giving them. I'm saying both of them have a reason to do it. I thought I would have gotten a bit more out of that. Actually, is there? I am understanding. I can use the tongs in the brazier, I think, which would allow me to get at whatever this metal was. Now, someone suspected what was happening with regards to the knife being used to attack, or the knife attacking, and so they threw whatever bit of metal they had on the brazier to melt it. That's how the superstition went, I believe. And so... oh, right. There you go. I have to take it away.
This melted metal.
Right, oh, we've done that now. Wonderful. Okay, well, we'll just head straight back then. No point in going out the long way. So, because I would suspect that Garrow did that. Now, Garrow would... because he's superstitious. So I don't think he would have killed them because of that. I don't know. Unless he did it to stop other people from going into it and getting people cursed.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
Yeah, logical.
I must take a pipette,
Pipette.
and place several drops of acid on the samples.
Yeah, just pouring on the entire bottle probably isn't a good idea, is it? Oops. Club, club, club. I thought it turned black under acid.
The
Silver.
reaction is the same red stain. It is silver. Britannia silver quality.
An item of silver has been recently melted in the brazier. Check if we can create a silver knife. Ooh. Okay. Ah, that's why we no longer have the. That's of course why we no longer have the
Let us try
murder
to
weapon,
create an object from silver by using the mold.
and would explain why you wouldn't have the why they'd want the brazier on.
Take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner.
So that made me think Pinkney.
Done.
No,
Now I can proceed further.
whatever his name was. The guy who owns it, because he said, have the brazier on, so it's really hot.
The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down.
Blowing on it will cool it down.
Done.
Very slowly,
Now I can proceed further.
but it'll do it.
A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
Silver weapon was used and then destroyed in the brazier after the crime. So does that go like that? No. The murderer hid the weapon in the clouded steam room. He then placed the knife in the brazier in order to destroy it, which resulted in the melted silver we found. I'm starting to think the champagne. What if... no, because how would they do it? I was just thinking, what if instead they created an entire thing of ice, but that's just silly. The weapon out of ice, stabbed him, and it melted, and that's why the water. Let's see if we can get anything out of the unexplained clue. Yeah, well, we know that much for sure. We'll have to go and ask about the silver, and I think if it wasn't the weapon, which is possible, Garrow would have done it. Because if you wasn't it some part of the mystery, the kind of what they were saying is you could be protected by throwing metal, by melting metal or something. So he's superstitious, so he might have done it. So we'll go and talk to him about it, and talk to the others as well, because they might have noticed something.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
He's not really a suspect. I don't think he did it. Why was there melted silver in the brazier?
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Yep, thought so.
Please escort this
We'll ask
suspect
all of them,
for interrogation.
but the other two will probably deny it.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Mr. Pitkin.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Why was the champagne there? Ice. It's for the ice weapon of ice, hence why the blood had so much water in it.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Right, so, yeah. So, any new... Can I manipulate the clues some of the way now? Yes. I know. And of course, he said it showing gold, but with the fire and the light, that's what would happen.